What's happening, y'all? Salt Savage Fishing back with another video. Today we're gonna be looking at my kayak fishing setup, so y'all stay with me. Oh yeah. Okay, y'all, we're gonna start at the front of the boat here. As you can see, I've got just an extra bungee that I had laying around, and I've heat shrinked it together with heat shrink tube, and it runs down. Remove my net. I keep my net up here, by the way. It stays out the way. When I get a fish, I can grab it easily. We'll put that to the side. But it runs underneath this mat here, and it connects to my Mirage drive with a clip. I can unclip this thing and we're good to go. When I get in the water, when I get ready to launch, I'll clip this in here and I'll just lock this thing down. I'll lock it thing down. Now it goes in like that. You ain't got to worry about losing your Mirage drive. If you flip, something happens, you know, whatever, you're not going to lose your expensive Mirage drive. So I love that. Over here, all I got here is just a circle hatch. I don't use it for anything. All I had them do was move it up from the front because I had the square hatch installed. So I just got them to put that there. Let's see. Moving back, as you can see, I got the deck kit, the mat. Really love this stuff. I've got it all throughout the boat. Right here, the compass doesn't come with these mesh pockets, so I bought 2 of them, installed them. I keep my fish grips in here, work really good. I've got another one on this side. I'll keep a little set of fish grips here, the little juniors, and they work really good for if you get a fish, you can just throw that thing in the water and let it swim. Kind of works as a stringer. I'll use that until I get a few fish. All right, right here is a Railblazer Starport HD mount with a rod holder. I've got it sitting right here by my chair. It's just easy for me to throw a rod out and let it sit, and I can grab it whenever I need to. Or if I've got a fish and I'm trying to unhook him, I'll put my rod in here and I can mess with him while I'm sitting here. All right, right here we got the square hatch. I had them to install this. I love this. This is one of my favorite things on the kayak. Up here you've got a little net. I keep some extra measuring tapes. I got some tags here that I keep up here, tag applicator. In the box I've got just a couple lures, whatever I'm using, I'll put that in there. Glasses case, GoPro mount, stringer, some extra hooks, just miscellaneous stuff, whatever you want to put in there. Always keep me some leader line material in here, easy to get to when I need to retie. That's one of my favorite things on the boat. Underneath my chair, I've got this little bag here. This little bag, I'll put my shrimp in, my mullet in, any kind of bait that I'll be using. I'll put it in here. It keeps it pretty cool, and I keep that underneath my seat and it's out the way. Right here is my PFD. This is the NRS Chinook. Love this life jacket. I've got a pair of pliers here. I'll keep extra terminal tackle, hooks, sinkers, weights, split shots, whatever I want to keep in there. Over on this side, in this bag, I've got a phone tether. In case you drop your phone, you know it's tethered to you, you can get it back. Also, I've got these little pliers here. Stainless steel, good for cutting braid, line, whatever you got. See, I got my whistle here. Just keep that right on there just in case I got to use it. As you can see, what I got going on here. These clips on these Hobie compass seats are really brittle, and this thing broke on me out there on the water, and it really sucked for a long trip back to the launch. But what I did was I went ahead and put some stainless steel pad eyes on both sides on there, and then I just got some I think these are S clips, or yeah, I think they're S clips, I'm not sure, but I just hooked those in through my chair there, and that works great. A lot better than the other one. As you can see, it broke right there. All right, moving back. I've got a Scotty mount here with a Scotty rocket launcher. I've got one on this side and I've got one on that side, and it's great to have those rod holders just so you don't have to carry a crate in the back. I know some people like carrying a crate. I did it for a while, and just keeps a little cleaner back there when you can get some rod holders on the side. Right here I got, all this is, let me get this rod out the way. All this is an 1.25 inch PVC, and as you can tell on the bottom here, I've got some tape wrapped around it, and all that does is just give it a little extra grip, and so it's good and stable. And I put my rods there, gets them up, you know, away from the water. I've got one there and one there. Moving to the back of the boat, I've just got a bump board here. I just throw this thing back here, easy to get to whenever I need to measure a fish. I've got my anchor. This is a downrigger ball with a little spots on the side where you can clip to it, and I'll show you how I use that in a second. I just keep that back here. My tackle bag, gotta have your tackle bag. Keep all your extra popping cords, your hooks, line, whatever you need right there. Right here I've got another Starport HD Railblazer mount. This is what's going to hold my visibility kit. I've got my 360 light up there and my flag. Gotta have the light for night fishing. Love it, does great. It's got a couple different modes on it. And this flag here, man, you gotta have something out there on the water with all them boaters and other people that's on the water to kind of let them know where you're at. Moving on to the other side. Let's see what the other side we got on the other side. All right, like I said here, just a couple more rod holders. My anchor trolley, it's mounted almost to the end of the boat there. It runs the full length of the boat all the way up here to the top. Now, it's got 2 rings. This is the Hobie anchor trolley. It's got 2 rings here. And the way I've got my anchor set up is, here's my anchor wizard. All I've got it is just track mounted with these little screws here. The line runs through here. I've got it ran through my S-clip of my seat. I installed a pulley here, and it runs down, and I've got it through this loop here. On the end of the line, I've got this clip. This clip is what's going to hook right into the top of my downrigger ball, and that works pretty good. With the way I've got it set up like this, you can drop your anchor, and you can still use your anchor trolley. You know, just let you some more line out. You can anchor here, or you can anchor up to the front of the boat. However much slack you want to give it is where you're going to anchor at. And when you get through, you can just reel it back up. Pretty good system. I like it. Another thing I got on this side is these paddle clips. These are the Pro Angler paddle clips, and the old system to hold your paddle, as you can see, the little indentation that runs through here, your paddle just sat there, and you had a bungee that hooked from here to here. It went over and hooked on this little knob right here, and that was a pain in the butt, man. It was just, I don't know if they thought that out too good, but I mean, it was just a pain in the butt. And I seen a guy on YouTube put these Pro Angler clips on here, and all these they're just threaded, and they thread right into the existing holes on the boat. And so this is probably, between this and the square hatch, is probably one of my favorite mods I've did on the boat, just because, man, you can unclip these things, this side and this side, and your paddle just comes right out. Just that easy. You ain't got to fight with laying it in there and clipping it over. You know, it's great. When you get through with it, you just pop it back in, real nice and easy. And if you want to, you can put your little keepers on here. On the water, I don't use the keepers, but hey, I can load this thing up in the back of the truck, put these on here, and my paddle don't go anywhere. All right, y'all, that's gonna be the end of the video. That's my kayak fishing setup. I love it, works great for me. Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all got y'all's kayak rigged up. Hey, if you like what I'm doing, check some other videos out. Y'all be good.